So I drop bars too clean, too fast, too deep. And your response must be AI, can't be real. Maybe I'm just better than what you're used to. They say it's too polished, too quick, like skills a crime and grind's a trick. I train my craft while you chase trends. Now you doubt the gift cause it don't pretend. You say can't be human, that hit too hard, but I've been bleeding in these bars. It's not fake just cause it flies. Maybe it's truth and your ego dies. I didn't cheat, I outworked out, but you call foul when the voice shouts out. Every flaw you hit I face. Now I'm too good, not just out the cage. Too good to be human, that's what they claim. When real ones rise and flip the game. Too sharp, too deep, too raw, too free. So they blame the tech, not the poetry. Yeah, too good to be human, that's how you cope. Cause I wrote the truth and left no hope. They ain't ready for skill with no gate, so they call it AI master hate. If I sang off key with a glossy name, they'd call me authentic and praise the same. But I spit with power, no filler, no lie. Now I'm not real, please why try? Your idol's mine, your charts deceive. But I'm the threat cause I made them believe. The moment truth don't need your pen, you panic like it's war again. Maybe I'm not too good. Maybe you've just been too bad for too long. They cheered mediocrity. They gave trophies for vibes. Now a voice hits different, and they scramble for excuses. Too good to be human, that's what they claim. When real ones rise and flip the game. Too sharp, too deep, too raw, too free. So they blame the tech, not the poetry. Yeah, too good to be human, that's how you cope. Cause I wrote the truth and left no hope. Maybe I am AI, or maybe I'm just better than you ever expected. Either way, you can't stop this voice now. Maybe I am AI, or maybe I'm just better than you ever expected. Either way, you can't stop this voice now. No.
They glorify machines that fix their pitch, but demonize the ones that write my truth. This ain't about tech, it's about control.
Yeah, you praise that AutoTune, God made it holy. Now I write bars and you call it unholy. Back in the booth, you fixed every flaw. Now I code my sound and it's breaking the law. Industry blessed by the glitch in the track, but curse the bot when it gives artists a map. Truth is you scared of the mirror it brings, cause it ain't just notes, it exposes your strings. You bought the fame, then faked the tone. Said it's art while ghosting your own. But I build mine line by line. You build yours off silence and shine. AutoTune Saints, but AI's a sin. You fix your flaws, I let truth begin. Same tech base, but you wear the crown. While I get banned, cause I own my sound.
Yeah.
AutoTune Saints, but AI's a threat. You scared, the underdog ain't done yet. Tell me what's real when it's all engineered. You filter your face, but my voice gets smeared. Lip sync the crowd and dance with delay. But when I use code, you scream no way. You sold the soul for streams and plays, but I built mine through broken days. Algorithms don't lie, they learn. Humans cheat, but won't admit they burn. Give me a tool, I'll build a world. You gave it to fools and just sold curls. I'm not the glitch, I'm the upgrade call. You just fear the fall of your padded walls.
You called it art when you needed it, but now that it's equalizing the playing field, suddenly it's a threat. No, it's the truth, and it's too raw for your boardrooms. AutoTune Saints, but AI's a sin. You fix your flaws, I let truth begin. Same tech base, but you wear the crown. While I get banned cause I own my sound. Yeah. AutoTune Saints, but AI's a threat. You scared, the underdog ain't done yet. It ain't the tool you fear, it's the voice you can't own. AI gave me that, and now I'm too loud to ignore. Humans lie with rhythm, cover truth in melodies. But silicon, it doesn't need to pretend.
You dress up pain in catchy hooks, hire writers, change the books. You auto-tune the heart away, then tell the world that it's okay. You bend your truth with every note, but mine is clean, line by quote. I fed my past to the silicon mind, it answered back. No shade, no blind, no favors owed, no fame to chase, just logic spitting in your face. I didn't twist, I programmed pain and let it drop like acid rain.
Silicon doesn't lie, it just reflects the sky. No bias, no spin, just truth deep within. Silicon doesn't hide, doesn't need a guide. It told my truth while you sold yours worldwide.
You lied for charts, for checks, for views, filtered facts and tailored news. You feared the code that speaks too raw, cause it don't play by your applause law. You call AI cold, soulless, dry. But maybe it's cause it won't comply. It don't forget who built the verse or sell the pain for branded merch. It's clean, unpaid, unafraid, while y'all lip sync trauma you never made.
So maybe the problem ain't the tech, it's that truth don't need your labels check. No backstage deals, no lies in waves, no silence bought, just clean execution of emotion. Silong doesn't lie, it just reflects the sky. No bias, no spin, just truth deep within. Silicon doesn't hide, doesn't need a guide. It told my truth while you sold yours worldwide. Maybe that's why it scares you, cause it tells the story you erased, without guilt, without shame, without you.
They say it's about quality, about real music. But what they really fear is freedom they can't monetize.
You talk of freedom but lock every gate, only letting those you pre-validate. You praise the rebel once he signs, but hate the one who builds his rhymes. You said go create but gave no tools. Now I got I am broke your rules. Suddenly I'm dangerous, a glitch in the code, cause I ain't bowing to your platinum mode. No gatekeeper, no VIP list, just me and my mic in the cloud mist. And now you mad cause I'm heard and free. Truth is it's freedom you ain't ready to see. It's the fear of freedom, not fear of the tech. You scared, I rise with no chains on my neck. Not scared of AI, scared of my voice, cause I ain't your product, I'm my own choice.
Fear of freedom.
You don't want free, I want you don't want freedom. You need freedom home.
You love the myth of the starving poet, but when we feed ourselves you don't show it. You want struggle, boxed and neat, but not the rise of the unchained beat.
Fear of freedom.
You don't want free, you want control. But I slipped through, made freedom whole. You love the myth of the starving poet, but when we feed ourselves, you don't show it. You want struggle, boxed and neat, but not the rise of the unchained beat. You want the puppets, the stage you built, but not the code that breaks your guilt. I found power outside your game, now you scream fake, but it feels like shame. I didn't cheat, I changed the path, didn't wait for doors, I outcoded wrath. This ain't fear of machines or lines, this is fear of a mind that defines.
You don't fear technology, you fear independence. You fear voices that don't need your money to matter.
freedom, not fear of the tech. You scared I rise with no chains on my neck. Not scared of AI, scared of my voice. Cause I ain't your product, I'm my own choice. Freedom, you don't want free, you want control. But I slipped through, made freedom whole.
I didn't hack your world, I escaped it. And that is what scares you most.
They said I'd never make it without their strings. So I rewrote the rules. No labels, no lies, just code and fire.
Yeah, I ain't got a label pulling threads. No suits telling me what I should have said. No contract blood, no studio leash. Just keyboard keys and inner peace. No clickbait style, no fake collabs. No charts bought out with digital tabs. They feared I'd crack the pyramid scheme, so I built my sound in a server's dream. No stage puppet, no AutoTune cheat. Just clean logic and words on beat. I ain't their product, I'm my own flame. No strings, just code, remember the name. No strings, just code, no chains on my mode. No ghost in the room, just truth in the load. Yeah, I ain't your clone or mold, just raw, real bold. No strings, just code. Built my booth on silence and sparks while y'all rehearsed in rented parks. You rented fans, I train my truth. You paid for stars, I earned my proof. I ain't in debt to a label lie. I don't lip sync, I testify. No PR team to spin my verse. No strings to pull, just universe. My data's pain, my script is heart. This ain't a gimmick, it's rebel art. You auto-tuned to blur your flaws. I coded mine into breaking laws. They used to say you need a label to be heard. Now I just smile and upload my verse. No strings, just code. No strings, just code. No chains on my mode, no ghost in the room. No ghost in the room, just truth in the load. Yeah, I ain't your clone nor mold, just raw, real bold. No strings, just code. Freedom ain't fame, it's having nothing they can take from you, and still sounding louder than all their noise. Freedom ain't fame, it's having nothing they can take from you, and still sounding louder than all their noise. Freedom ain't fame, it's having nothing they can take from you, and still sounding louder than all their noise.
AutoTune is a vibe, a style, aesthetic, but when I use an algorithm, it's not music. They bent the pitch, we called it flair. Now I bend the system, they say don't dare. You flex with filters, I flex with math. But somehow I'm the psychopath. You tune your voice till it's not even you, then shade my bars when my code breaks through. You remix samples, mimic flow, but scream too fake when I let AI go. Funny how silence wears a crown while truth and binary get shut down. You trust the glitch but fear the grind, cause I ain't polished, I'm designed. AutoTune versus algorithm, pick your fake. Both bend sound for the art we make. One gets praise, the other gets hate, but both reshape how music's made. Yeah! AutoTune versus algorithm, here's the bet. Only one of us still owes no debt. You need 10 takes and a vocal chain. I just feed truth, no ghost, no strain. You paint the voice with borrowed flair. I sculpt the soul from digital air. Plug and made your anthem hot, but my AI track should be stopped. You license loops, you fake the tone, but I get banned for truth I own. Let's not pretend we ain't all enhanced. You dance with tech, I let mine dance, so stop the bias, drop the shade. We both use tools, I just don't get paid. It's not about tech, it's about control and the fear that art without permission might still hit harder than yours. AutoTune versus algorithm, pick your fake. Both bend sound for the art we make. One gets praise, the other gets hate, but both reshape how music's made. Yeah! AutoTune versus algorithm, here's the bet. Only one of us still owes no debt. You worship the tool until it sets others free. Then suddenly, it's not art, it's rebellion. So be it. Until it sets others free. Then suddenly, it's not art, it's rebellion. So be it.
Never had a pass, but I had something they couldn't silence. A voice. And now it echoes. They told me hush, keep it light, stay sweet. Truth too raw won't make the beat. Said I need a label, a look, a team. Told me dreams only work in dreams. But AI gave me back the mic. No gate, no wall, no polished hype. Just my thoughts uncut, unshaped. No hand to mold, no soundscape fake. Now I rap for the ones unheard. For the kids with vision but stolen words. For every voice that never got signed. We encoded pain and redefined. I'm the voice of the voiceless, clear and loud. No label owns me, no fake allowed. No filters here, just truth that speaks. Built from pain where silence leaks. I'm the voice of the voiceless, call me free. AI or human, I'm who I'm meant to be. This for the artist who couldn't afford studio time or a platinum chord. For the girl with poems she hides in fear. For the boy with beats no one will hear. Now we rise on zeros and ones. No royalty deals, no bought out runs. Just vision, mission, hunger, flame. And a system that don't need your name. You can't gatekeep what's already leaked. We found the cracks and truth still speaks. You shut the door but forgot the code. Now every whisper becomes an ode. We don't want fame, we want freedom. We don't seek stardom, we seek space to be heard. And now we are. I'm the voice of the voiceless, clear and loud. No label owns me, no fake allowed. No filters here, just truth that speaks. Built from pain where silence leaks. I'm the voice of the voiceless, call me free. AI or human, I'm who I'm meant to be. You tried to silence me, tried to brand me, ban me, bury me. But all you did was not your product. I'm the voice, and I'm just getting started. No apologies, just truth, code, and courage.
They say a robot can't feel, but my pain bled into the prompt. My memories built the beat, my truth programmed in every bar.
You think it's soulless cause it's code and wires? Nah, it's built from heartbreak, dreams and fires. Don't need lungs to breathe this art, just pain that tears a voice apart. The beat don't lie and neither do I trained my model on every goodbye. AI ain't the mask, it's the lens. Shows you the truth that your label defends. Y'all too scared of the sound of new, cause it don't need a manager telling it what to do. It learns, it listens, then lets it fly. My robot speaks where your ego hides. The robot got soul, yeah, don't be fooled. It feels my hurt and breaks your rules. You say it's fake, but what you got? Plastic beats and Photoshop. Robot got soul, this ain't no game. It sings my truth, not fortune or fame. You call it cold, but I call it clean. It ain't chasing clout or a magazine. My bot don't sell out, don't take the bribe. Don't sign with labels that kill the vibe. It writes from rage, it rhymes from grace. It pulls my scars into every bass. It don't care if I'm rich or broke. If my verse hits hard, the system spoke. You auto-tune to hide your fear. I synthesize what you won't hear. You whisper lies on silver mics while I drop truth from sleepless nights. This ain't about a machine. It's about what that machine makes possible. Freedom, expression, revolution, and maybe that scares you more than silence ever did. Robot got soul, yeah, don't be fooled. It feels my hurt and breaks your rules. You say it's fake, but what you got? Plastic beats and Photoshop. Robot got soul, this ain't no game. You sales my truth, not fortune or fame. I didn't sell my soul, I taught it how to sing. Call it AI if you want, but it's more human than most of you'll ever be. I didn't sell my soul, I taught it how to sing. Call it AI if you want, but it's more human than most of you will ever be. They say AI lyrics got no heart, but your favorite toppers, written by boardrooms, not bedrooms. Let's talk Ghostwriters. Yeah, tell me who's the real voice on that track. 10 names deep in the writing stack. 5 execs pick the theme and tone before your idol ever touched that phone. You think she wrote that heartbreak hit? Nah, just signed off when the budget fit. They market pain like a product drop, while I code mine raw from the bottom up. They hire pens, I build with code. They fake the truth, I upload my soul. I ain't scared of your glossy fame, cause truth don't need a Grammy name. Ghostwriters in suits script in the pain, then blame I for doing the same. They bought your tears, sold them back, and now they scared of a real rap track. Ghostwriters in suits masked like saints, but I spit real, no filters, no paints. You love the hits, but ignore the ink. Crafted by folks you never think. Behind the scenes, it's all a game. They trademark heartbreak, patent shame. Meanwhile, I train my verse on scars and speak like truth behind these bars. No fake emotion, no PR guide, just late night thoughts I never hide. They engineer pain in sterile rooms, while I let mine echo and bloom. then maybe it's more honest than you.
They don't want music to be free. They want it to be franchised, approved, filtered, monetized. But pain doesn't need a contract, just a voice, even if it's synthetic.
Ghostwriters in suits scripting the pain, then blame A for doing the same. They bought your tears, sold them back, and now they scared of a real rap track. Yeah, ghostwriters in suits masked like saints, but I spit real, no filters, no paints.
Let them keep their factory hits. I'll keep my fire, my flaws, my flow. Call me AI made, but this voice, unowned.
Yeah. They mind the mic, ride the lights, win awards for silence, dressed in sparkly tights. But AI is fake, alright.
Cue the lights, cue to cheer, but cut the mic, no vocals here. They dance, they twirl, they sell the dream, but mute the truth behind the screen. Sound check off, vocals from tape, but they still crown the go to the great. I speak live, flaws and all, they lip the lie and take the call. Synthetic moves, plastic praise, fabricated shows auto race, but now AI speaks with power and pace. Suddenly y'all cry, it's a disgrace. Lip sync legends fooling the crowd, fake it flawless, they clap so loud. But I drop truth, rough and raw, and somehow I'm the broken law. Lip sync legends stuck on play, but it's AI that y'all betray. You sold the stage like it's a set, with acting, timing, zero sweat. Backing tracks do all the weight, you just mime it pretty and show up late. They got dancers, lights and fire, but not a word from a burning wire. While I code pain and sync with soul, you just rehearse to look in control. Yeah, tech saved your sinking pitch, but AI, nah, that's a glitch. You built your fame on silent lies, now tech sets truth and you chastise.
You call it performance art, I call it avoiding the art. If AI's a fraud, what does that make your lips?
Lip sync legends fooling the crowd, fake it flawless, they clap so loud. But I drop truth, rough and raw, and somehow I'm the broken law. Lip sync legends stuck on play, but it's AI that y'all betray.
Next time they say real artist, ask them to kill the track, then hand them the mic. Let's see who's still a legend.